Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Evoque, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. You're probably wondering whether I want to sell the vehicle or not. It's absolutely mint normally. We've not even cleaned it, it's just as it's come in. But it was pouring down when I set off this morning, and it was also icy last night, so there's salt all over the roads. So it's taken the shine right off it, but believe me, it's a beautiful car. It's a 2-litre TD4 HSE dynamic automatic, 2016 on a 16 plate, has done 25,356 miles. Fuel economy, urban 39.2 miles per gallon, extra urban 53.3 miles per gallon, combined is 55.3 miles per gallon, has a 0 to 60 time of 8 seconds, a top speed of 121 miles per hour out of a 178 brake horsepower 4-cylinder 16 valve engine. 6 months road tax is £85.25 and 12 months is £155. So we've got high pressure headlamp wash. In the bonnet there's the gloss black vents, the black grille, the black fog lamp kind of surrounds, front parking sensors, the plastic wheel arch protectors there, multi-spoke horseshoe design alloy wheels, Continental cross contact tyres on all four corners, power folding door mirrors, the full glass panoramic roof, that's a great accessory. Rear privacy glass, I don't like it too much, most people do. We've also got keyless entry and keyless go. It's so cold up here today, I've left the car running with the heater on inside, so I can't show you that, but take my word for it. This the plastic sill protector there too. The integrated rear tailgate spoiler, these twin shark fin aerials here. The wiper is tucked up underneath the spoiler, so hidden from the elements. And let's just see, it probably won't work with the ignition. Now there you go. Engine's running, so it won't work from there, but normally it would work from the key fob. Quite a lot of room in the back. It's got the heavy duty floor mat, the hard rear load cover in the back there, which is covered with salt spray at the moment. You can't see through it, is the reversing camera, and then we've got reversing sensors at the back there and the red Evoque badge. Oh, and twin exhaust tips. Oops. Now, full disclosure, I've put the seat forward, otherwise you'd just hear a load of swearing and bones cracking when I got in. But there's plenty of headroom. You do sit a little bit straight up. The seats are lovely, kind of sports seats in the back. You've got to knock the headrest up as well. Otherwise, if you're an adult, it's right in the centre of your back and it's quite uncomfortable. Now it's all right. Nice, safe environment. Everywhere you look, these airbags in here. It's A pillar, the roof, the B pillar, C pillar, D pillar. They're just all over the place. So nice, safe environment. This lovely pan roof. The nice light interior. It's a great colour combination as well. I really like it. And I am really sorry that the car got covered in spray this morning, because it looks beautiful. So anyway, if you like it from these pictures and this video, you'll love it when Lance has cleaned it, because this is just how it's come in, and it is really nice. Rear centre armrest here, if I can get my finger through there. There you go, 2 cup holders, a little load space there, and the rear Isofix child seat anchor points, so all nice. I'll just take you for a ride in it and thaw out. Left the engine running. that's the key, Land Rover key. Let's say it's keyless entry, keyless ignition. This has got Meridian speakers as well. Before I forget, the sound in Range Rovers, the ones with Meridian speakers, is absolutely fantastic if you like music. Lots of extras on this car. Some are great, some if it was free, great, but if not, I wouldn't pay for. We've got electric memory seats. We'll do I've changed the memory position 1 to my position, but we'll try memory 2 and memory 3. So here we go, memory 3. That's usually that's usually the killer. I can't even keep my finger on it. Okay. So there we go. There's memory 3. So a diminutive person's driven this, and obviously, to be fair, with all the driver aids on it, I don't think they could go wrong, really. From this one, you might be able to see even position 2. It's a different one, but we'll go back to position 1. You see the door mirrors are changing as well, so you can set the door mirrors, and for each position the door mirrors change back, and so on. Actually, I've not set the door mirrors, so I'll do that. And that's power folding doors. You should be able to see the orange lights in there. That's blind spot indicator warning, which is brilliant and should be standard on every car. I did take some video this morning coming up the motorway, where it lights up when there's a car behind you, not just that little dot. It's kind of a big light to warn you. So there we go. Let's just put that down, and then we'll set memory 1. So memory 1, that's it. It's chimed, and we're all sorted. The next thing to do is switch the heated steering wheel on. You'll see the heated seats are on full here. They'll get too hot. They do get very, very warm. But I always say there's something comforting about having a Range Rover up your drive, a Range Rover or a Discovery up your drive, because last night I was laying in bed. The rain was lashing against the windows. It was blowing a gale outside. You could hear it howling. And you come out. I came out this morning. It was raining. It was freezing cold. Car was iced up. Jumped in the driver's seat. Heated seats. Heated steering wheel. Heated windscreen. And your windscreen just dissolves in front of you. And you just know, no matter whether it's snowing or it's a foot of water, you just know that you can jump in your... They're always better than everything else, in my opinion. Each category of the Range Rover or Land Rover is better than the equivalent category of BMWs and Audis and Mercedes-Benz, and they're simpler. Now, I'll show you this. You might not be able to see it from this, but again, this really is a gimmick. Now, I can't. I've got polarized glasses on there, but it's coming out of a street, and you know when cars are parked at either side and you can't see, and you hedge out, you can't see a thing. I mean, I still wouldn't trust that, mine. But having said that, if it saves the life of one motorcyclist that you don't pull out in front of, then it's a good accessory, I suppose. But I've got to say, I wouldn't pay for it. But you've got the sides. You can see when you're pulling out what's coming left and what's coming right. That's the reversing camera. That must be the front camera, mustn't it? As soon as the sun's over there. But I mean, I've got to be honest, I can't really. They're covered in salt. I can't really tell about that. And then there should be another one that shows you. I thought there was an all-round one. There is an all-round one somewhere, but I just can't find it. Anyway, I'm not going to mess about with that while I'm driving. The steering wheel's getting nice and toasty now. I don't know what the audio is going to be like on the walk round. It's although it looks beautiful up here, it's very, very windy, and it doesn't just come in like waves. It's just like being in a wind tunnel. Lovely car. It's got the rotary gear selector. The sun's dead ahead of us, so it's making it difficult for filming forward. When we go through some shadows, it'll be okay. So that's down and into sport and back, because drive is absolutely superb. You've got here your paddle shift, so I can change down like so and up on the right hand side. Your cruise control on the right hand side. Again, just coming into a slippy S bend. I don't want to be putting cruise control on. Your phone controls there. On the end of your indicator, which is on the left here, and in Land Rovers you can actually see, it's just above the 1/4 to 3 steering wheel spokes. Get around here, it did say livestock on the road, but pull towards you. If you've got your lights on, it squirts the headlamps as well and washes them. So if I click in the end there, oh actually, I'll wait for my glasses to come on. Oh no. First world problems. There we go. Okay, so my glasses are online. If I do that and then I click in the end here, you should be able to see what's happening on the dash every time I click that. That should be enough. We've got a TV in here as well, and again I'll try and show you with the help of my Ray-Ban stories how it works. Try and stop somewhere where it's not too bright, a bit like me. The suspension on these just far superior. You don't get any of the tyre grunge that you get in things like Q3s, Q5s, the BMs. It's just a pleasant ride. As I say, it is. I used to have, you know, every time a different model came in, I'd put all my kit in it, and if there's a BMW M5 or something, I'd be in that straight away. And all sports cars, Porsches, 911s, Boxsters, Caymans. That was me, all my stuff. I'd be in it before the customer had got off the forecourt, if it was coming in part exchange. And now, honestly, I just Range Rover, and that's it. I just does everything. We went to Huddersfield yesterday to pick up a couple of cars, and we got an Audi A4, lovely car with a load of petrol in, and my Range Rover, which the red light had come on in the morning. And up until a few years ago, again, I would go home, or I would have gone in something that got fuel in, but no, Range Rover. They're just so lovely. The pheasants are trying to commit suicide this morning. Right, so now it's still too light on the side. You can still hardly see. Just put the sat nav on there. There you go. So that's the sat nav. That's where we are. Here we go. We're out of the way. I'm going to put the fan on actually because it's steaming up in here a little bit. Right. Okay. TV. So there's the audio and so on. If I put it in park, pull the handbrake on, the TV should work. And here we've got source, radio, DAB, my music, source, DTV digital, no reception. That's a great demonstration, Baz. How can I get one of these TVs? BBC News, or you don't want to watch that anyway. It's just a load of lies. So we'll get that off straight away. Channel list. Back to the channel list. We don't want that. We don't want any anti-Britain propaganda on this TV. Okay, so I'll save the TV demonstration. Let me see. No, I still can't see it. You have to be aware of copyright issues if I'm showing a program on the TV. I can't see it from this side. That's what I was going to try and say. But the passenger can watch it. It's a dual screen TV, like so, and the passenger can see the TV. The driver can't, but I can see the sat nav. So we'll sort that. I think that's probably come on now. But also this car will park itself. It will reverse into a spot, a parallel parking space or perpendicular. So like sideways like that, or just with the back straight into a narrow parking space. So that's a handy extra. I don't particularly trust them myself. They do get very, very close, but I've never caught anything else in one. So they must work. But anything where I'm not in control makes me nervous. It's very bumpy this road. Oh, another pheasant. What's he going to do? Gone down there. Right, I'm just going to pull over here. And again, if I was in a saloon car, I'd be worried about pulling off here because it's not that fantastic. But Range Rover, no problem. Okay, so let's see. So we'll put it in park. We'll pull the handbrake on. We'll put it on that. So there you go. So it looks like I'll have to demonstrate the TV when we get back into the kind of mainstream. There's no reception up here. Unless you put a big aerial on the roof. Which brings me to the panoramic roof. As I say, fantastic extra accessory. It just makes it all the nicer when you're in a place like this. Nice, light and airy, not as gloomy. And even when it's raining or snowing, it's quite nice. It's just a great accessory. The Meridian speakers are brilliant. So we've got sat nav, we've got TV, got Bluetooth audio streaming, Bluetooth hands-free. That's the heated seats, heated steering wheel, heated front screen, heated rear screen. We'll just give the back so only it's a tiny rear screen in this in the Evoque, and I do notice that the cars that haven't got the panoramic roof do look a little bit enclosed at the back, but with the pan roof again, you don't get that feeling. It's just lovely. There's your terrain response controls. Stop start button, which you should knock off immediately. There we go, just nice. I bet he's bouncing on all these bumps and thinking, I wish I'd got a Range Rover. Looks like we've got hill descent there as well. We'll just try that. So we'll get on the hill. Here we go. And just stop. Hill descent switch. And then there you go on the dash, and then when we set off, there you go, not touching the accelerator or the brake, and it's showing me there 7 miles an hour, and it's just taking me down nice and steadily, and we're in that green zone there. It's keeping us in the green zone. All good. I wonder what happens if you just put your foot on the accelerator and speed up. Will it maintain that speed? No, it's taking me back to 7 miles an hour. So all good. Well, I'll just knock it off. Hill descent off. And I'll just show you also the difference between having the blind open and closed. We've just come into the sun here as well, so that's spoilt that demonstration too. I need to get a producer and somebody else to help me video these things. All good. Just really freewheeling at the moment. You just saw that car coming there, and he's not going to stop there, surely. He's not going to stop there. The worst the worst possible place to stop. The narrowest bit of the whole road. What a lovely car. I wonder if we've got any reception yet. There's a house down here, so might have to plug into the satellite dish. I think it might benefit from, although that's actually cleared the screen, it's just where the salt had dried on it. See anything coming? I wish the bait and butter guy would be here, but I don't think he will be. No, he's not. Is that the so let's just see again. No reception. So we'll see if that green light there is reception. I've got to be honest. Again, a while ago, when cars came in with TVs, I'd have to have it, but when you're always driving, the TV's not much use. And I did see, actually, when I came up here the other week, there was a lad in an Astra, and he had two, not one, but two telephones stuck to his windscreen, and both were playing videos. When I pulled up next to him, both were playing videos, and he was driving with them, watching them. Right, so we've got a green light there. It's still saying no reception. So that must be, I'll have to look what that green light is. Just beautiful to drive. Nice and high up. You can see all round you. Great view. Plenty of glass. And that's nice set out. Nice and easy. Everything easy to use. Cruise control here. On the dash, we've got rev counter on the left, your information display in the centre. It looks like it's got traffic signal recognition at the top there. The temperature, fuel, coolant temperature, mileometer. Sorry, on the left. On the left's the speedo, on the right is the rev counter. All nice. Okay, so I'll finish the test drive there. It's a beautiful car. As I say, I'm so sorry that you couldn't see the outside at its best, and you won't be able to see the outside at its best in the photos and the videos. But take it from me, it is beautiful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.